This year at the Houses Awards, we're celebrating 10 years of the Emerging Architecture Practice category, which has been sponsored by Bloom since its inception. In 2024, we had joint winners, and one of them was SSDH. We caught up with them to find out how winning the award is helping them to grow their practice.
Hi, I'm Harrison Smart and I'm a director at SSDH.
Hi, I'm Jean-Marie Spencer and I'm a director at SSDH.
And hi, I'm Todd DeHoog, I'm a director at SSDH.
I think given the scale of the projects that we had finished at the time of winning the award, it really confirmed to us that architecture doesn't have to be big to be impactful. Small, careful adjustments can, we think, create lasting value. And it's also really nice to be recognised by our peers on how we work and how we practice as a team.
All of the projects we do have, we put absolutely everything into them. So I think having such a big platform like Houses Magazine and having those projects recognised and that effort seen was really sort of humbling in a way. And then it's really helped a lot of conversations that we've got with current clients and new clients that we're meeting, and them being able to see that we're really good at what we do, even though we don't have that much of a sort of track record at this stage. And it's built a lot of trust with those existing clients. Before we started the practice, we were all really good friends. We studied together at RMIT, and we were all working full time and individually sort of had a few little projects and things come up that we just decided to pull together and work collectively when we started the practice. We really wanted to take advantage, I guess, of everybody's different skills and have been able to bounce ideas off each other. We sort of started working out of the front room of our North Melbourne workers' cottage in a pretty cramped little space.
As soon as we got some stability, we started to look for a studio space. We thought it was important to be able to host meetings, but also have a little bit more room to grow. We've always remained the three of us, so I think grow means more grow in our collection of books and grow in our collection of materials, and I guess the capacity for different types of projects.
I guess how we've emerged as a practice over time is that the scales of those projects and locations have kind of shifted and changed, but really the way they work remains much the same. I think it would be really hard to pick just one project. Our first 4 projects all kind of demonstrate an understanding of context and explore ideas around occupation, place, and kind of site. And we're really interested in this idea that architecture should respond to site, but also the other side, that the site then responds to architecture. So thinking about how our projects create value in meaningful ways in the places that they're located, and being really aware of that when we're designing.
For all of our projects, we really start with it being super client focused, like taking on board all of their briefing and what is really important to them and the way that they live. And we try to work all of our designs and our architecture around that to make sure that each house is very particular to the way that they want to occupy it, and very comfortable for them specifically. Along with that, we also like to think about what architecture's place can be in a broader context, not just for the occupants, but how there can be connections out to landscape, whether that's the backyard or to the street or to the broader suburb, and how it can have an influence beyond just the clients.
What we'd really like to do is expand on the typologies in the studio. So we're in the process of tendering for some public regional work, and also through some practices that are friends looking to move into some multi-residential. That said, we would always like to keep doing residential, and specifically also keep doing smaller projects in between the larger work. We talk about it a lot as a practice, but we found our feet with small projects and believe that the accessibility of architecture is critical for the professions. We actually specify Bloom products in every single one of our projects, and we have done for the past 4 years. So at a base level, the residential projects will have the draw runners or hinges, but as we start to move into more complex and larger projects, we're starting to integrate some of the more complex Bloom systems, like the pocket doors, for example. we've found that Bloom have been really great to work with. Their customer service is incredible, and their showroom is actually really useful, and we send clients there so they can actually touch and feel how all the systems work.